Assalamu alaikum, everyone. We are live today. I'm Iqra Qureshi. Let me give you my small introduction. If you are watching me for the first time and you are just started following my business page, I live in Virginia, United States, with my daughter and my husband, and I have been doing this business since last year, since few months. And I'm also working in an insurance firm for 4 years. So I work from home, like from 9 to 5, full time schedule, and also I am running this business. And today, a special reason that I came live here, that I have a very special guest with me. Her name is Anjum Nawab. She's one of our business partners, and she has been doing this business since last year, and she's doing it really well. And she's running this business successfully along with her 3 kids. She's managing her 3 kids. She's a busy mom, and yet she is running this business. So she lives in Calgary, Alberta, and I would like to welcome Anjum on my business page. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so much for inviting Ikra. Thank you so much.
Yeah, it's really nice, and I know it's really hard, to take out some time from a busy schedule. And thank you so much for accepting my invitation.
My pleasure always, Ikra.
या सो अंजुम आप थोड़ा सा जो है इंट्रोडक्शन देंगे आप मेरे फॉलोअर्स को.
जी, ज़रूर. Hello and assalamu alaikum all. My name is Anjum Nawab and I live in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. I am a homemaker. I'm a mom of 3 kids and I'm a very proud digital business owner as well. Basically, I come from Bangalore, India, and I moved to US, Kansas, in the year 2013. We stayed there for around 7 years, and then in the year 2020, we moved here in Calgary. And yeah, that's it. I'm live here with you guys.
Great. Yeah, that's nice to know that you were in US. So really, so मुझे आपसे पूछना था अनुम कि आप stay at home mom हो. So why were you looking for some online options? What were your reasons? And आपको क्या लगा कि आप job करने के बजाय आप you just dig into like some business options? So what were your whys?
Yeah. So, like everybody else, my main why of joining an online business is to increase our family income. I wanted to help my husband with the financial commitments we had. So that's the main why I had, because my husband, like, he is the sole bread owner. Like, wo he, job karte the. From the time I got married, I was busy with my, roles of a mom, and I was in India, and I had to take care of my house, my in-laws, sab kuch. So I had no time to even think about all these things. So we moved to Kansas, and then I had my second girl over there. And then again, life is as busy as it can be with small kids, and I had no time to even think about how to
Job के लिए.
supplement our income, या फिर job देखूं ऐसा. I had nothing in my mind at that time. Then from the time we came here, I guess मेरे बच्चे भी थोड़ा they have बड़े हो गए हैं. My first one is as a teenager now, so I get a lot of helping hands. I have time to sit down and think what can I do to supplement our income, what can I
Definitely.
do to help out my husband. Kyunki it's time, like we have so much of economical crisis around. My
Definitely.
husband has a good job, alhamdulillah, we have good income coming in, but you can see that there are so many layoffs, there are so many economical crisis. Inflation is at the peak now.
Inflation, recession. Yeah.
So staying on a one job, or one source of income, in the long run, it's not going to work out. So that's why, that's my biggest why I wanted to help my husband. And then I started to explore myself, what can I do outside jaake job karoon. But then I realized कि I have no special skills. कुछ ना कुछ experience तो चाहिए, job experience चाहिए, या फिर कुछ skills चाहिए. But I had none of that. So for me, the best option was to stay at home, because I have a 19-month-old baby with me. So with yeah, my husband has a job, so he's busy with his schedule, and I did not want to leave my girl in the daycare या फिर बच्चों को after school hours. So I thought staying at home and working will be the best option for me, and I started to Google some work from home opportunities, which will help me to make income. And I couldn't land on anything as very special. All I could find was customer service jobs, but usme jo hai time frame hota hai. You have to be on the computer. You should not
Computer.
have any kids disturbance. And that time my kid was around 14 months or 15 months when this all was happening. So I thought I need something which is flexible, and I don't have to change my priorities. And then I stumbled upon this business, and I saw my coach's ad on YouTube, and that's how, I saw this business. I saw that everything that business was providing me, it matched my priorities. So
Definitely.
yeah, so that was my biggest why. My I wanted to provide income, a family income, increase our income, and my kids. I wanted to be home and be there with them, and help them in, and see their milestones, and yeah, to go
Definitely नहीं,
further.
I think ये तो हर मदर का I think इस reason तो है कि either they are working, so they want to cut off their job hours, they want to quit their jobs and stay at home with their kids, but
जी,
financial goals भी achieve करने होते हैं and all. तो आप
बिल्कुल।
कैसे करो, तो I think that's why we all are here and like doing this business successfully. So
जी,
मेरा next question ये अनुम आपसे कि obviously आपने reasons अपने बता दिए कि आप क्यों search कर रहे थे, then how did you came across this business? क्योंकि इतने ऑनलाइन ऑप्शंस
जी,
हैं एंड देन देयर इज सो मच स्कैम आउटसाइड ऑनलाइन कि आपको कुछ समझ नहीं आता कि व्हाट इज ऑथेंटिक, व्हाट इज इनवैलिड, और बाकी में हमें इसमें कोई फायदा होगा कि नहीं होगा. हाउ डिड यू कम अक्रॉस, और फिर आप क्या स्केप्टिकल थे, आपने कैसे अपने हस्बैंड से बात करी, क्योंकि काफी फैमिली में से भी आपके इश्यूज आते हैं कि आपको पीछे से प्रेशर आता है कि नो जस्ट देख लो, इट्स कुड बी अ स्कैम, जस्ट डोंट गेट ट्रैप्ड.
जी।
So काफी काफी सारी लेडीज उसमें स्टक हो जाती हैं. So how did it happen for you?
See, like what I did, I started to Google opportunities, and I found my coach's ad on YouTube. So when I saw
Mhm.
the ad, I felt like instant connection. To tell you the truth, I felt instant connection. I thought, okay, let's see, because I know, because online world is subjected to scams and fraudulent activities. We
Mhm.
all are aware of that. Okay, nothing is clean and clear on the online world. But if we just step out of that mind and look here, see, we see my I saw my coach's ad. I went and I followed her page. I did
Mhm.
not go instantly. I did some research. I won't lie here. I did some research. I went and I followed her page. I saw how other people were involved. See, everybody. I saw so many people over there talking, going live. Everyone cannot be actors, or everyone cannot be scammers. The first point is that. Then I had a
Mhm.
word with her, and I saw the webinar, that the webinar which links us to the business. I saw the
Mhm.
webinar, I saw the testimonials, and all these things, it gave me a confidence ki, we should go ahead and try. And it's not a scam, it's completely safe and secure business, because you can see everything. They have provided everything for you. When you come in the business, you see, when you register on a site, and you see everything in person, like, the videos are there. You enter the trial pack, there is the provision of trial pack. If this trial
Mhm.
pack, yeah, this trial pack is there, that means there is some, safety in there. It is a secure business where you get
Something,
the
yeah.
option of coming in
Practice.
and checking the business. If it is a scam, then there'll be no provisions over there. Nobody will give you a chance to come in the business, see the business, explore the business, and if you don't like, just go away with a refund. I
Definitely.
mean, nobody will provide you like this options. And they come on the Facebook page, they are there over there on the Facebook. They have the same identity, their identity is shared over there. They share their personal pictures. So it's all, helps us to build a trust. And we have to take a leap of faith and enter
Definitely.
inside. We cannot be in that mind ki this is scam, kya hai, ye hai, wo hai. You have to figure out your route to success. You have to see, you have to make a decision. And when you see the success, how it is coming to everyone in that particular field, you got to
Mhm.
go there and check it out. And when you come inside, you will be, you won't regret coming in that
Definitely.
business platform we have.
Mhm.
Trust me, there's no way you're going to go back. And it's completely safe, secure, transparent business, and it's legal, it's registered. So this, all
Definitely.
these points will help you, build up your trust in the business. Yeah, that's what happened with me, and I just took my leap of faith, and alhamdulillah, I'm very proud I made this decision.
Definitely. How long did it take to convince your husband?
My husband is like, alhamdulillah, is a very supportive man. Like, always he's supportive. So when I told him that I wanted to go ahead with this business, so he sat down with me, and we watched the pre-coaching videos together. साथ में हमने देखा कि we put the kids to sleep, and we took time to watch it together, so that we know and understand. Like, maybe if I don't understand anything, he's there to tell me. And we both saw. And then I decided ki I want to go ahead, and said, okay, fine, if you feel like it is something which you want to do, just go ahead, because it was just $149. Alhamdulillah, I think that's a very less amount, I would
लेस
say.
अमाउंट है, ग्रोसरीज में हमारे खर्च हो जाते हैं इजीली एंड व्हेन वी गो आउट एंड
very minimum amount to explore a business, to
एक्सप्लोर.
research a business. I will always say this 149 is a mirror to the business. You come in, you get to see the business, and then you decide. So we decided, chalo, we'll go for the trial pack, and we'll see. And when we saw the pre-coaching videos, we were satisfied, alhamdulillah. And then that's it. And he was supportive, and he said, okay, just go ahead and do it if you want to. And that's how, yeah.
आई
So
थिंक हमारे बिजनेस का सबसे बड़ा पर्क ये है कि आपके मेंटोर एंड कोचेस आपको इंस्टेंटली अवेलेबल हैं, सो दे कैन इवन टॉक टू योर स्पाउसेस एज वेल इफ दे आर like
of course,
really skeptical or like they are not convinced कि कि real है कि नहीं. Like
hmm,
मुझे याद है मेरे husband, like he was like not talking to any one of my mentors, but he was like there at my back, he was listening me having communication with my mentor, and he was like, okay, yeah, like they are real people and they're
yes,
just like
yes,
women like you doing
yes, yes.
business. और फिर उन्होंने same exactly, he saw some pre-coaching videos with me and he understands कि okay now how this business works, क्योंकि उससे पहले ना हम लोग काफी assumptions कर लेते हैं कि इसमें तो इन्वेंट्री होगी, इसमें प्रोडक्ट्स इन्वॉल्व होंगे, तो काफी assumptions थी, but when we took the trial period it was all clear and transparent.
That's
So
what, yeah, when you take the trial period and you see it for yourself, like instead of, we cannot talk on about our business because the matter is so big. We have so many things to cover. You need to have some matter over there to see. You need to have the videos with you so you can relax and see. And once you see the pre-coaching videos, there's no way you're going to go back, because Alhamdulillah, this is the best platform available. And yeah. So,
definitely. तो
yeah.
आपने वैसे भी काफी सारा कवर करा है, but what other features you see in this business after you become a digital business owner and a mentor? What other features does this business have and benefits it gives to all the owners?
I think some other features, I would say the training which we provide is alhamdulillah the best training, I would say. A training which anyone can follow. It's in just simple English language. Koi, there's no need to have some specific advanced English language, kuch nahi hai. And there's also Google Translate in case aapko kuch takleef hai. Plus you have mentorship support, you have your coach number, sab rehta hai, personal number, they share their personal numbers. So if kahin pe bhi, if we are stuck, they are there to help us, and we are
Definitely.
out of that problem instantly. And the training is shown in a very detailed manner. You just have to follow the steps, go
Steps.
step by steps, and you are able to construct your business. I think ye wala feature jo hai, it's extremely beneficial for me, because
Beneficial.
me as a homemaker, like I had a minimum I would say computer skills, itna kuch advanced, just basic knowledge hai, utna hi mujhe pata tha. But even then I was able to go through the training successfully. I had some minor issues here and there, but when I spoke to my coach, and alhamdulillah, uh, it was resolved within some time. So it is not a big issue at all. Then I think there is the most important thing is there is no selling, there is no inventory holding, there is no shipping. So all these factors are a kind of a boom to to anyone. You do not want to be in a business where you have inventory, and you have to be in a tension ki ye some damage ho gaya, ya fir how to do the shipping. I think everything is just taken away from us. All we have to do is concentrate with a positive mind on the
Mhm.
marketing part. So all these factors, I think, are show how good and how blessed this kind of platform is, yeah, for me.
डेफिनेटली नो अंजू, आपने इतना अच्छा एक्सप्लेन करा है. डेफिनेटली इसमें हमारा ऑटोमेशन सिस्टम जो है हमारे लिए सारा काम कर देता है ऑन आवर बिहाफ. सो
Yes.
ऑल वी हमारे पास वो टेंशन ही नहीं है कि हमें सेल करना है. वी हैव टू बग आवर फ्रेंड्स एंड फैमिली
Easy.
एंड पीपल अराउंड, नॉकिंग डोर टू डोर के ये ले लो, ये कर लो हमसे, एंड हमारा प्रोडक्ट बेस्ट है. नो, वी आर नॉट प्रमोटिंग एनी काइंड ऑफ प्रोडक्ट हियर. So I think that's the biggest thing, and that attracts me a lot. क्योंकि मैं तो selling और inventory से like I was like no, I cannot do that.
Yes, सब वो actually when we see online business, हम लोग को वही टेंशन और डर रहता है कि do we have to hold any, because we see people bringing clothes and everything and keeping it in their house and then putting it online over there. So हम लोग को एक टेंशन रहता है कि is it the same thing that we have to get the inventory stocked up? But I guess वो part हमारा नहीं है. We do not do anything. So, and this business, as you said, इकरा, की automation पे है, and we do not have to be 24 hours on the लैपटॉप की ट्रैक करते रहे क्या हो रहा है कैसे. एवरीथिंग इज डन फॉर अस. हम लोग we wake up and we see some business blessings, alhamdulillah. So that's the
Definitely.
beauty of this business. I feel कि it's something which everyone can do. A stay home mom, a working mom, any man with a job, सब कर सकते हैं. Yeah.
डेफिनेटली। और मुझे एक और बात अच्छी लगती है कि आप जस्ट नॉट यू आर नॉट जस्ट असाइन टू योर मेंटोर एंड कोच ओनली, यू हैव अ होल कम्युनिटी सपोर्ट। तो
जी।
आप सिर्फ अपने मेंटोर और कोच के साथ ही नहीं, आप बाकी टीम मेंबर्स से, बाकी कम्युनिटी मेंबर्स से यू कैन कम्युनिकेट, यू कैन
Yes.
लर्न फ्रॉम देम एंड यू कैन गेट मोटिवेटेड एंड अपलिफ्टेड एवरी डे। सो
जी।
आपको फॉरन से हमारे प्राइवेट फेसबुक ग्रुप का एक्सेस भी मिलता है आफ्टर यू टेक द ट्रायल पीरियड, एंड यू गेट टू सी जर्नी थ्रू आउट द वर्ल्ड कि कैसे लोग इससे बेनिफिशियल हो रहे हैं, एंड why did they choose, what were their reasons, and they are almost like us.
जी।
They have like almost the same reasons, and some people are like quitting their jobs and started this business and doing this business successfully. So
जी।
you get to know a lot of stuff. You have a whole community support, you have a mentor, and you have a coach. So you're not alone, like आपको अपने आप से खुद से कुछ discover
Yes,
नहीं करना,
absolutely.
explore नहीं करना. You have a whole training platform,
Yes.
and you have so much, a big team around you, to help you with this.
Yes, absolutely.
डेफिनेटली। और अंजुम, लास्ट में आप हमारे फेंस सिटर्स को क्या एडवाइस करना चाहोगे कि व्हाई शुड दे टेक द ट्रायल पीरियड, व्हाई टू इट्स इम्पोर्टेंट टू वॉच द वेबिनार, बिकॉज लोग कहते हैं कि हमारे पास इतना टाइम नहीं है कि हम 90 मिनट्स वेबिनार वॉच करें। सो व्हाट एडवाइस वुड यू गिव टू द फेंस सिटर्स?
See, for the fence sitters, I would say कि now, since we are in a era and a period where we cannot just depend upon one source of income, we need to have multiple source of income. So go ahead, and the best thing I would say is the online space, because everything is moving online now. So why not earning online? So give it a thought, and don't overthink on this decision key, do I have to go, do I don't have to go, because the more you overthink, the more it's going to delay your decision making process. So go ahead and watch the webinar. You can go and register on Iqra's web page, register with your name and email, and just go ahead and watch the free webinar. The webinar is for 90 minutes, but in case you are busy and you cannot attend a live webinar, there's always a replay webinar for you. So go ahead and watch, because everything about the business, the details, like the technical infrastructure, everything is explained over there. You will get to know more about the business, plus you get the bonus testimonials of the pioneers of the business, I will say, जो बहुत ही successful है इस business में, they are doing very good. You listen to them, you know how this business is working out for them, and how they conquered their challenges when entering the business. So you listen to this, you're motivated. If they can do, then we can also do. So this do not skip watching the webinar. I would say webinar is very essential for entering in the business. Watch the webinar. If you have any further clarifications, you can absolutely get in touch with your mentor or coach, whoever is in touch with you. Get in touch with them, know more about the business. There's no selling, as I said, as we discussed. There is no selling, there is no inventory holding, there's no shipping, and I would say there is no discrimination. Everyone is equal in the business. We all get the same training packages, we all have the same mentorship supports. And कोई ऐसा नहीं है कि किसी को इंग्लिश नहीं आती या किसी को skills नहीं है. So there is no up and down over here. See, it's like kind of a blessed community. We should be very grateful to our community. So if you, in case you're in a fix or a dilemma to take the decision, I would say just go ahead, take a leap of faith, because only then you will be able to understand the business. Enter the trial pack, it's as simple as that, because your money is safe and secure. If any chance, if you feel this business is not for you, you get your refund. So there is there is no need to fear for anything.
Mm-hmm.
दिस बिजनेस इज कम्प्लीटली लीगल, रजिस्टर्ड है, पूरी ग्लोब में फैला हुआ है, एंड यू कैन सी एवरीवन डूइंग सो गुड. They are growing in terms of revenue, growing in terms of their personalities. So I think it's a very, very blissful community, I would say. And anyone who is sitting there and watching us, please go ahead, register, watch the webinar, and see everything and take a decision. And I guarantee that once they see the pre-coaching videos, no one is going to turn back. That's a guarantee about that. Yeah.
डेफिनेटली। नो, थैंक यू सो मच अंजुम, आपने इतने अच्छे तरीके से इसको एक्सप्लेन करा है, जस्ट मेक इट सो इजी फॉर माय फॉलोअर्स टू अंडरस्टैंड।
Alhamdulillah.
सो कंप्लीटली अग्री विद एवरीथिंग व्हाट यू सेड। बिल्कुल इसी तरह ही है कि आप फर्स्ट स्टेप तो लें, आप ट्रायल पीरियड लें, आप वेबिनार देखें, क्योंकि किसी भी चीज को स्टार्ट करने से पहले वी हैव टू इन्वेस्ट सम टाइम. इट्स
जी.
नॉट जस्ट लाइक वन नाइट थिंग कि आप सुबह उठे आपने कुछ कर लिया. इवन इफ यू आर गोइंग फॉर अ जॉब, you have to prepare yourself, you have to research and do the complete research about that company, where you're going to give an interview. So everything requires your due diligence, your research, your time. So आप time देंगे, explore करेंगे, समझेंगे, उतना easy आपके लिए होगा कि understand करना what this business is actually offering you, what are the features, और आप लोगों को हमारी शायद बात understand करने में आसानी होगी.
आसानी
And
हो. Yeah.
definitely. And we are here to help you all the time. If you are following Anjum, she will be able to help you. And if you are following me, I'm
Yep.
always here to help you, through any of the social media platform. And just contact us on our email address, register on our website. And definitely you will have all your answers.
Yes.
And thanks for watching our live stream. And thank you so much, Anjum. आपने time निकाला और इतने अच्छे से ना explain किया. I hope this will be really helpful for all our followers. And
Alhamdulillah. Thank you so much, Ikra, for inviting me. It was pleasure speaking to you. Yeah.
yeah, and thank you, Shikha, Fatima, and Harpreet. They were, watching our live stream. Thank you so much. And I will sign off right now. And I will see you soon with another guest next week. And thank you so much, Anjum, once again. And have a happy Thursday. And one more, we have a live webinar today, every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 p.m. EST. So if you don't have time to watch the live webinar, you can always watch the replay.
Yes.
So you can reach out to us if you need to get the access link. And I'll just see you guys again. Allah Hafiz. Take care of yourself and your health.